Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this 2020...
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Whacked away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and...
Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the...
Not much reaction coming from the crowd. The opposition captain wins the toss and says they'll have a bat.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Jeez, timed that well.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, great run out.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance. But got to go back to the pavilion now.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. End of the over. 9 off it. Punjab 36 for 1. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. A chance goes begging. That would have been out with a direct hit. Gone. Nowhere near making it. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Eight runs added there. Punjab are 44 for 2.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Straight to the fielder. "13 runs added there. Punjab are 57 for 2.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses everything. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes. Payne, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Payne with a great delivery there.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely. The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Needs a direct hit. Over Punjab, 73 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Finds the edge. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Wadhira, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
There's a chance if it hits. That's a boundary save for sure. That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. Punjab are 85 for 4. Payne from the VVS Laxman end. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, my word. That is huge. Middle. That's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Super catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Not tempted to play it, that one. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. 5 runs out of there. Punjab are 102 for 5.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Dubai, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Bartlett ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Over Punjab, 141 for 7.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Brilliant shot there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, great shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. straight to the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Massive outside edge. Frustration for the fielders. That was a big chance for a run out. The throw misses. Close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Catch, caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Power and precision in that shot.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's the over. The sun rises 12 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Edged, unplayable.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Trouble. That's out. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. 6 runs out of there. The Sunrisers are 18 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. And dropped! The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Jansen from the Shivyal Yadav end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Pinged off the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Caught, and that's stuck. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Beats the field with a great shot. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. End of the over. The Sunrisers 34 for 2.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Stoinis, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A few moves made in the field.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 42 for 2. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 48 for 2.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely. Four runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 52 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 63 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. That's a confident appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. Bartlett from the Shivyal Yadav end. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot. These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Punjab needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, 6 off it. The Sunrisers are 79 for 4.
The batters might start turning 1s into 2s here, with the field back trying to stop boundaries.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Sunrisers are 83 for 4. Stoinis coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Jensen, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 5 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 101 for 5. Stoinis from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dubai, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nearly gets the edge. Stoinis with a great delivery there.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change. Bartlett, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. 6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 116 for 7. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Chance. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Stoinis finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Good shot. A beauty. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Bartlett back into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Into the final over, just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge, all the way for a maximum, and it's gone many rows deep.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone, bowled. The final wicket falls.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from...
They've wrapped up the innings. It's great work from the bowlers. They've really restricted the score and put themselves in a Very strong position. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.